Testing, testing. How's it going? Everybody hear the audio, I hope? Testing, testing. Hold on, let's see. Nope, that's not working for the game audio. Let's check. There we go. That's working for the game audio. Alright. How's it going, everybody? If you're tuning in, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Playing some Battletech, just waiting for the loading screen to finish up here. And we're just doing campaign, or not campaign mode, we're doing career mode. So it's kind of the sandbox open world version of the game. And we are basically just on the hunt to get more mechs and earn more money and go from there. So I think the last time we left off on the stream, I think we didn't have any heavy mechs yet. But that has changed since the last time we played live. I played a little bit offline, and I managed to pick up some decent toys. So we've got actually a full lance worth of heavy mechs. We've got 2 thunderbolts, we've got a quick draw, we've got a catapult with a bunch of LRMs on it. We've got a quick draw with a bunch of medium lasers and a couple SRM2s on it. So low firepower, but decent durability, high heat efficiency. And then we got a couple of Thunderbolts that are currently in process. They're going to be a little bit before they're ready. So that's what we're looking at right now. We've got a lot of progress made on our mech warriors. These guys have leveled up a lot. Oh, actually, Gorgon's got a bunch of XP to spend.
What's up, boss?
Confirmed. Receiving you.
So decent stable mech warriors, actually several of which have XP to spend. Let's do that real quick. Close to unsteady. That helps with recoil penalty. Indirect fire. I think I'm gonna go. I think Sulfur. She's our pilot, so let's make her piloting higher.
Orders?
Receiving.
Let's see. Ironhead. Pretty well-rounded character. I think I'm just gonna go for gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Hardlock. Let's get you up so you get an extra sprinting distance.
What's up, boss?
Gorgon, do we want to make you +3 health? That's not that useful. You don't really do indirect fire. We're just going to get your gunnery up to 10. So Gorgon is kind of our star pilot at the moment, and sadly our commander, Condor here, he's taken like a headshot in every mission he's been in, so he's a little bit behind the curve as far as XP goes. But that's okay. We'll get him up to where we want him to be. Let's see what we've got for contracts. We've got a 3-skull destroy base Tundra. We've got a destroy base Highlands, but it's only 2 skulls. Stubborn Surrenders, Tundra Battle. Ooh, Let's go with the Battle. Always looking for more. Always looking for more mech parts. So let's go blow up some robots and bring them home. So we've got our quick draw here. A little bit more armor, a little bit more structure than the Griffin and the Hunchback. I like this Hunchback a lot. He's got a laser volley, and he's got a bunch of medium laser pluses. So we got to make sure that that torso stays intact. We've got 2 different Griffins. I think we're going to take out this Griffin. a little bit better. Wolverine, actually, he's kind of... I kind of like this Wolverine. He's got a lot going for him. It's a battle... Is he tougher than... No, he's not as tough as the Griffin. Let's stick with this lance. I like this lance. Let's do that. And we've got our pilots already assigned, so we are ready to go. We're going to drop in and see what we get. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some assault mechs, but if we do, they're going to be in really poor shape on the battlefield, like minimal armor and whatnot, because we're only on 3 skull missions. So once we have our full lance of heavy mechs ready to go, I think we'll probably start looking into 3.5, 4 skull missions, so that we can start hunting some assault mechs. But for now, we're in heavy mech territory, so... Bit of an impromptu stream today. I wanted to test out the new location of the webcam. We used to be using the webcam that was in the laptop, but that's kind of off to the side now because my main monitor is taking center stage. And so it was kind of weird to have the camera angle being from this side. So I want to try it coming from this side instead. And actually, let me see if the... There we go. That works. Little camera adjustment there.
Initiated.
Old and poorly maintained mechs, so that's good for us. Let's get the Griffin over here into the tree cover. We can get the Hunchback over here as well.
Move into position.
Even the Quick Draw can get
Position
over there.
confirmed.
And then, well, we don't necessarily want the Catapult to stay out of the fight because he's got a few medium lasers. So that's one of the reasons I like the Catapult more than the Trebuchet on our missions, is because the Catapult has the extra tonnage that he can actually carry 3 medium lasers and keep him sustainable in the fight even once we are out of LRMs, which happens pretty quickly.
Enemy detected.
We can move down there.
Moving out.
So we've got enemy mechs on the ridgeline above us, so they're gonna get the high ground on that. So that's kind of unfortunate, but we'll make do with that. 65-ton mech. Ooh, oh, it's a Thunderbolt. Okay, so he missed with the PPC. Graphics cut out a little bit there, but we can tell that he missed that. Let's go ahead and let's inconvenience this guy. Yeah, let's get Ironhead up here. We're gonna launch some LRMs on him. Hopefully make him unsteady. See if we can't knock him over. Very least, do some damage, strip off some armor, get rid of that pip of evasion. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of center mass shots. Another 65-ton mech moving in turn 2. So it's probably another Thunderbolt SS. The 5SS probably, because it had that had that PPC on it. But that might not be true. It might be something else entirely. This is why I like this Hunchback. Check this out. Laser volley with no heat buildup. Look at this. There's no heat on that. Yeah, there we go. Start cutting through that armor.
Scored a critical hit.
So we should be able to take off that left torso.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Yeah, that's okay. The Hunchback, Gorgon as a pilot gets the extra defensiveness while being in cover, so she's in a lot better shape as far as that goes. So even without any evasion, she's still got a lot of survivability behind her, which makes me very happy. bring the Griffin over here. Should be able to get a couple decent shots off. Now the drawback to this particular mech, or this Lance build out, is that I don't have any ballistic weapons, so I'm not really causing any stability damage other than with missiles. So I've got some SRMs on this guy, I've got the LRMs on catapult. Oh yeah, torso down.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
So that's good
detected.
because that's going to reduce his effectiveness. Now he's just got a flamer and a PPC. Uh-oh. How many LRMs is that? It's not that many. We're okay.
Commander?
Now we're going to get sulfur up in here.
On my way.
Got my quick draw. Luckily she's a good enough pilot, she gets that extra pip of evasion. So it'll help reduce the incoming damage somewhat. Alright, I think we got through to the center torso on this guy. He's gonna, yep, he's gonna bug out. Oh crap. Oh no, he's still shooting at us.
Slight damage. Holding firm.
So his center torso is
Waiting for orders.
damaged. So we're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna
Roger.
get in there and hammer him a little bit. See if we can't take him out. If we go home with another Thunderbolt 5 SS, I'll be happy with that, but it's not
Copy that.
my primary. Not my primary. Boom! Center torso. Got it. So we'll get at least one component from him if we decide that's what we want to walk away with. But this is going to be another Thunderbolt. Yep. What did I say? Thunderbolt 5 SS.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
He's got that PPC going. How far can I get with this? Not as far as I wanted to. I don't really want to get within melee range of these guys because heavy mechs against medium mechs in melee are not. That's not a good idea. But I am going to jump him up, build up a ton of evasion, even though he's not in cover. Build up some heat, but that's okay. And we're going to take shots. Alright, got rid of some armor, got rid of some evasion. Ooh, an Orion. Oh, I want this guy. Okay, this is the mech I want to focus on getting. Orions are a good mech. Even with all that evasion, I still managed to hit him a couple times. Alright, so we've got a priority target here. That's the Thunderbolt. Yeah, Orions are good mechs. I like these guys a lot. So let's see if we can't pick that guy up.
Standing by.
I want to leave him in the... I want to leave him... You know what I might do with him? I might reserve Gorgon. Let's let this other guy come in. Ooh, it's an Orion. Oh, and okay, what is this guy? Okay, ACs and missiles. That's what he's got.
Can't take much more of this. I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
He's also a priority target. Got those AC-10s and
Orders?
everything. Okay, we're gonna focus fire on the Thunderbolt real quick. Grab that extra point of evasion. I'm gonna precision strike this guy so more of our shots hit. I'm gonna hope for a headshot on this dude.
Here it comes.
Nope, but then we did push him back in the
Waiting
initiative,
for orders.
so that'll be good. Let's get one pip of evasion.
Location confirmed.
Keep him in the trees for the cover and the extra damage reduction he gets for being a good pilot. Reduces stability. And then we're gonna laser volley on this guy. Nice. Oh, and there's that head hit that I was looking for.
Reporting critical hit.
So this Orion 1V is going to move, and then almost my entire lance is going to get to go. That is not good.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Ooh, he's already taking heat damage? That's an interesting... That's an interesting choice. Let's move...
Affirmative.
Let's move Ironhead and the catapult over this way. Slightly less direct aim on some of the guys. We're gonna do LRMs on him, lasers on him.
Acknowledge.
Okay, so he's unsteady. Put some damage on the Orion to get him started. Condor, we're gonna move over. I don't think any of them will be able to get into melee with him because they've got to move around those some of those elevated positions that they've got. So we're gonna do that.
Commander?
Gorgon and the Hunchback.
Move order.
Let's keep her back here in cover to reduce the damage, and then we are going to keep focusing fire on the Thunderbolt. So one shot on that torso takes that down. A couple shots in that torso take that down.
Copy that.
We'll see what happens. Way more misses than I would like. But there we go. Left torso down. That's another pilot injury.
Solid connection
So
on
that's
that
one for the torso, one for the head hit. Oh shoot, he is able to get down here for a melee attack. I was not expecting that. Ouch.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Little flamer attack on him as well.
Damage minimal.
Oof, that's not good. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Let's get our Thunderbolt up behind him. See if we can't take him out.
Let's see how you like this.
Lost evasive. There's a lot of missiles hitting my
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Oh, Ace Pilot. He gets to attack then move. Normally you have to move then attack. So he's unsteady. He's going to be done if someone hits his torso. So let's get Gorgon to do
Ready
that.
for orders.
Because we want to just core this guy. We don't necessarily want to preserve any of his components. So we're going to have the person that has the most direct fire options shoot at him. And he's dead. There's
Firing
no...
a full salvo.
There we go.
Mech destroyed.
He's overheated, so I'm hoping that he doesn't fire too many weapons. Of course, he decided to fire all of them.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
He's still overheating. He's just going to continue to let that happen. Oh my god. Both of his torsos are down? That's his right torso. That's his left torso, left arm. I don't mind so much if his left arm gets killed, gets blown up. I'm more worried about the torso.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Let's move the catapult over. He's still gonna move. I think I want to... That's only a 5% chance there. Let's go after this guy. Yeah.
Locking in all weapons.
Focus fire on him. I want to turn so that my left side is facing these guys. And then he's got a lot of stability damage, so I'm actually going to use the ability to let him, what's it called? Vigilance. It removes his extra stability damage, and he gains guarded and entrenched, so he's going to reduce damage. He's got a bunch of evasion. I can't imagine they're going to fire at him, but they might. Just have to see how it goes.
All weapons committed.
Stray shot. One of those missiles hit our... That's right. Shoot at the Hunchback. He reduces all the damage anyways. Our Hunchback has zero fear of enemy fire.
Yeah, Commander.
Sulfur, we're going to get you up here. Going to have you start
Heading out.
mixing it up in close quarters with these guys. Couple of critical hits on that. That's cool. So there's that torso down. Oh, his heat. His heat, his heat. But we're going to do this anyways. We're going to keep him jumping around. Keep them from being able to easily track us. And then what do we want to turn off there? I think one of these is probably all we need to do. Nice. AC-10 crit, right torso destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Unsteady.
detected.
So his major source of damage is now gone. Looks like he might have just... Yeah, so he cooled off. He still has an LRM-15, so it's not like he's a pushover. But he's less of a threat now than he was. I'm going to need to move him. I'm going to move her. Let's do this. Let's get her up where we can start repositioning her a little bit. So we're going to jump her into onto slightly higher ground. Next turn she can move into the trees.
Confirmed.
Let's inconvenience this guy a little bit.
Standing by.
How is she doing for armor? If she keeps her left side towards the enemy, I think she might be okay.
Move order received.
Might lose that LRM-15 on that left arm, but we've got a replacement, so that's not the end of the world. Right now, I just want to really inconvenience this guy. I don't know if that really inconvenienced him, but inconvenienced him a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see.
Ready for orders.
How far can I jump you? I can jump you to here? But that's in prime range to, like, have him melee attack me, so let's do that. It still means the Orion 1K can melee me, but that's okay. I am not as bothered by that.
Everything I got. Take that.
So his medium laser was crit. His center torso is wounded.
Orders.
And then we're gonna have...
On the move.
Yeah, we're gonna fire everything we've got into this guy's back. Okay. So he's still got that LRM 15, so he could still do some damage. Yep. Structure exposed. I think that's on that left arm.
My internals are taking a beating.
Let's chest that. Yep, left arm. Okay, so we're gonna have Iron
to go.
Head move around here and angle the right side.
Roger that.
We're gonna fire him. Left arm destroyed. LRM ammo explosion, so pilot injured.
Scored a critical hit.
So he's just a torso. Next time we're probably going to next time what we'll probably do is precision strike on his leg to try to blow that leg off and knock him down. Nice.
All weapons committed.
Oh, he scored a head hit on that. That was a weird angle, but okay. He's gonna come in and try to melee attack our quick draw. Oh shoot! Ouch. Ooh, that could have been bad. Alright, well let's get Sulfur.
Yeah, Commander. On my way.
We're gonna get Sulfur in behind this guy. And then we are going to fire everything. Hopefully we can core him. Hey, SRM ammo explosion. Left
Critical
torso
hit,
destroyed.
Commander.
Pilot injured. He's got nothing. He's not gonna be able to do anything. Alright. Actually, does he literally have no armor? Or no weapons? He's got no weapons. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do
what's up,
is we're gonna
boss?
get Gorgon over here, and we're gonna have Gorgon precision strike his
On
leg
my way.
with the hope of blowing it off, and then we'll be good to go. Because if we can knock him down, I think he should be dead. 34% chance on the leg. I think we want to... We want to limit the possibility that we're going to hit him in the center torso too many
Got it.
times, so... Uh-oh. Damn it. Well, so much for that idea.
That's
We might not be
cool.
getting any salvage on that guy. So let's go over here and shoot this guy in the center torso in the rear. Hopefully blow him up.
All weapons committed.
There we go. Yeah.
Enemy
Well, we'll see what we get.
destroyed.
We'll
Mission
see what we get for
successful.
salvage. Might not be much left. Let's find out. A whole 87,000 credits. A little bit of structure damage, but nothing too terrible. Oh, yes. Okay. So, we've got enough to get an Orion, so that's good. Comm system gives us resolve gain, that's cool. Rangefinder, I'm not as worried about. Not really as interested in the Thunderbolt because I've already got 2 of them. So I'm going to take those pieces and we're going to confirm. We got a Thunderbolt piece anyways. We got most of the weapons that were on offer and we got a bunch of heat sinks. So that's fine. That's a pretty good payoff actually. That Orion's going to be a big difference, make a big difference, because I've been struggling to field any good ballistic weapons like autocannons, things like that. So I'm really excited that we'll be able to do that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Yeah. Let's go into the mech bay and take a look at that bad boy. The Orion. I always want to call it the Oni because of the designation, the ONI. It always makes me think Oni. So, oh, 14 tons. We could do that, but I think that's a little bit unnecessary. I'm going to do something a little bit more interesting. Let's get that LRM-5 in there. Let's get the PPC in there. We got AC-5 ammo, AC-2 ammo. And then we're going to do heat sinks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. So it gives him decent firepower, a really, really fantastic range, and great heat efficiency. His durability is still off the charts compared to some of my other mechs. I'm happy with that. I think what I might do is I might take a couple of pieces of armor off here and do that. Oh, you know what? I don't have LRM ammo. Do I like this build? How much do I like this build? If I take that off, that reduces the firepower a little bit. Do we need the AC2? How much does that add? That adds 5. So let's try, and actually 6. Let's try taking that off. I don't even know if the extra stability damage on the LRM-5 is that good. I mean, I guess it's pretty good when coupled with the rest of it. And it's plus 50% crit as well. So let's do that. Let's toss in the 1 ton of LRM ammo because I think that's going to be necessary. We have 15 rounds on the AC-5, so I think that'll be okay for the moment. And then let's do some... It doesn't really make much sense to put a medium laser in there. That's not really that big a deal. We could do a large laser. We could do a large laser. Actually, that looks pretty good. That raises the firepower up quite a bit. Are there any good large lasers in the store? Hey, it's a good thing I looked. Okay, that actually makes me wonder, should I do 2 large lasers instead of the PPC? PPC is how much? 7 tons, so I actually saved 2 tons. Let's take that off. Let's take that off. I'm going to buy these large lasers anyways because I like having them.
New weapon systems available.
Ooh. I think I might buy that for our catapult as well. Get it something nice, you know, treat it a little. So if we do that and that, that's not bad. Because then we can do 3 tons worth of ammo. Or armor, I should say. There we go. So it still gives it really good range. It gives it some stability damage that it can stack when it's hitting with its LRMs and its AC-5. The indirect fire option. Hey, Digit, how's it going? Ellie, hey, how's it going? Nice to see you both. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry, I hope your comments weren't waiting too long for me to respond. We're just playing a little bit of Battletech, and I am putting together a new mech of mine that I am very, very pleased with. Actually, I'm glad we snagged it. Now, the drawback to this guy is it doesn't have any jump jets, which is a problem. Heavy mechs can find a lot of difficulty getting into position without having jump jets, so I'm wondering if this is the way I want to go with this. Let's see. If we take that out, take that out. We don't even have any heavy jump jets. That's not good. Let's see. So, I'm going to sell a few of these real quick. Sell a few of these real quick. A little bit of housekeeping, sorry. But I gotta make sure that I've got enough money to do what I need to do here, so. Just got home. Welcome home. Hope you had a good day today. Don't really use small lasers a whole lot. Don't really use SRM2s a lot. SRM4s, don't use them a whole lot. We got a bunch of small jump jets we can probably sell a boatload of these and be just fine. Sell 31. LRM-10 ammo. Whoops, I don't want to sell all of it. Let's just sell some of it. SRM ammo. Alright, cool. So now, let's look at buying. I'm not worried about that. Let's look at buying some of these.
New equipment available.
Just buy 4 for now. Oof, those are expensive. So let's get jump jets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that still leaves us with 5 tons left, but that affects our firepower so much. We don't have much in the way of energy hard points here either, so it's not like we can do much as far as that goes. The AC2 is going to cost us 6 tons. Let's toss the AC5 back in. Let's see what we can do about if we remove some of the heat sinks. That's not a heat deficiency or a heat difference that I'm really particularly thrilled with. So I think I'm just going to take the jump jets off. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That'll work. So let's get that going, and hopefully that'll be ready soon. Let's get our other mechs repaired. We want to get the catapult fixed up because it's got a new toy to play with. We're going to give it the LRM-15 Plus. And then let's reorder these tasks so that we get most of our stuff back before the financial report is ready. Because we're going to have to do another mission. And then I actually want this Orion back really quick. So we should actually get the Orion before... We should get the Orion, yeah, 2 days before the financial report. So that's good. That'll give us the opportunity to go in and play with it right before...
We're nearly broke, Commander.
Yeah. Quick draw. Catapult. Boom. Alright. Let's pull a contract. I think this time we're going to go for cash, more so than anything else. It's a recovery puller. It's got decent money involved. Hide the evidences, destroy base. That's got even better money. So let's do that. Let's try that. Wait, what the? Hold on a second. I had Guamanian food, so it was an awesome day. Oh, I miss Guamanian food. Played this in a really early version. Lots of fun. You do all 4 jump jets, and you do 2, as long as we can get our daily Starbucks. Yeah, exactly. So we could do 2. We could do 2 of the jump jets, but for heavy mechs, 2 jump jets doesn't really get you much. It mostly gives you just kind of some verticality in your jumps, so that is an option. But I think I want to. We have to fix that real quick. I think I'm going to try it as is, and we'll see how it goes. I may end up having to change my mind. Also, we have a bunch of this stuff that we can sell. So I'm going to start scrapping some of our light mechs that we don't need anymore. That we definitely don't need anymore. I doubt we'll run into many of these, so I'm not too hesitant to start scrapping them. And the rest of this stuff I'll hang on to because you can see that put us back in the red or back in the black for now. We're gonna do the mission. We've got some other mechs that we'll be able to mech parts to sell off if we absolutely have to. So I think we'll be fine. So let's do hide the evidence. It's 2 skulls, so I don't imagine there's going to be a heck of a lot of resistance, but we'll see what happens. I want to keep getting Condor some extra experience because all the other pilots have kind of surpassed him at this point. So I'm going to leave him on the mission. I'm going to put Scrub in instead of Ironhead on the catapult because he's actually our best indirect fire pilot. So we're going to go that route. Makes your hopscotch a bit more fun. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. If you leave now, you should get here before we eat all the leftovers. Yeah, I have enough to make a little second batch. Nice. Well, maybe. Chicken Kelligwin, man. So good. So good. I absolutely love it. I had some people that I work with. We did a potluck for a class I was teaching. It was an extended class, like 6 weeks. And one of the ladies that was in it is Guamanian. And so I mentioned that I was born there and I love the food. And she's like, oh, you know. And so she brought chicken Kelligwin for the potluck. So good. Took me back. Trying to come up with a way to send you a batch for your birthday. Ah, that would be cool. A little bit difficult. I mean, I guess if you were able to overnight it, it wouldn't be too bad. Like, put it in a really well-sealed Tupperware with, like, a couple of ice packs or something and then overnight it. It would probably be fine. But you don't have to do that. Oh, wow, the real stuff. Yep. Yeah, she made it right. It was really good. Able to share? Did you hide the bowl? It was a large bowl of it, so other people got some, but I definitely ate a lot of it. So someone else brought lumpia. Nope. All right, so let's get in there. My Hunchback is a little bit on the slow side, but that's okay. Most of our other mechs are as well. Actually, the Griffin is going to be... I'm going to have to keep an eye on not letting the Griffin get too far ahead of the rest of the pack, because the other mechs are a little bit slower. So...
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
You can see here, the Griffin can just absolutely run circles around people. So let's bring the Griffin out this way to capitalize on that movement that it's got. Oh, actually, the other one's...
Position confirmed.
I guess it was just that position that they were in that was keeping them from being able to move quickly. A vehicle? Oof, that could be bad. So there are vehicles that are really...
Reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, if that's a turn 1 vehicle, then I guarantee you it's rocking AC-20s, and that could be really bad for us. Let's get Condor out here to... Yeah, let's get eyes on this mech. It was a 30-tonner, so it's a light mech. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, but it depends on the pilot. It's a Javelin. Not really concerned, so let's just take some shots at it. Get rid of some of its evasion. We're going to set it up for Scrub to come in and take a shot at the little guy. See if we can't take him out. Turn 3 mech firing an LRM 5. That's going to be a Shadowhawk. I can almost guarantee it. Shadowhawks really like their LRM 5s for some strange reason. We'll move the catapult here. Got some lumpia at H Mart, but didn't have time to deep fry, so we had some frozen ones from Kroger that were quite decent. Oh, nice. Yeah, deep frying, man, that can be dangerous at home. It's so easy to mess that up. Ooh, fire! Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, Commander.
I'm actually going to reserve Gorgon, and I'm going to let the other enemy units move in a bit, and then we'll take it from there. Okay.
Ready for orders. Commander?
Let's reserve again. Let them move. We got some turrets, so some. Ooh, that's a 60-ton vehicle. Yeah, that guy's gonna have AC-20s on him.
Good to go.
That's making me a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous.
I copy.
So let's go ahead and jump her. Build up evasion. She's not gonna be in range to hit anything right now, but that's okay. We'll brace her so that she's gonna be able to soak up some damage. Oh, and well, so much for that evasion. They target locked her.
What's up, boss?
What a bunch of jerks!
Fire
What a
and
bunch of
jump
jerks. We'll have Sulfur do the same thing. And brace, so they won't be getting into the fight just yet. Not the thing to try and do without so much time. No. I always am weirded out by people who want to deep fry their turkeys. Oh, seriously?
I'm gonna need a medic.
That was a lot of AC2s. That's a lot more AC2s. Luckily, we've got that significant damage reduction, so that's good. Javelin's moving. Condor should be able to take care of the Javelin without a problem.
Yeah.
That head hit is really annoying. I'm so pissed off that they managed to hit that.
I copy.
So let's get Gorgon in here. Oh, it's an SRM carrier. Oh, that's not great. Those things can do a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna kill it. There we go. Boom. Kaboom.
Reporting.
Gone.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay, then we've got the unknown mech here, and oh no, it's a Vindicator. Oh, alright. Haven't seen a Vindicator in a while. This Vindicator tussling with my Hunchback is a really bad idea. Vindicators are medium mechs technically, but they're kind of on the lighter side. And you can see he's got minimal weapon options there, so he's going to be in trouble. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring Scrub over here. How much health does that have? Oh, only 97? Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to send this set of LRM-15s at the turret, this set at the Vindicator. This set of LRM-15s should knock the Vindicator for a loop. Should do a lot of stability damage. Nice, check that out. And then this set of LRM-15 should just destroy this turret, hopefully. Nope. Wait, did I calculate that? No. I guess it only would have done 90 damage max. So. But that's okay. We've got Condor and the Griffin over here to go after the Javelin. So it braced, so it's taking a lot less damage right now, but that's okay. We're still eating through its armor. Striker, what does that guy have? Striker vehicles tend to have LRMs and SRMs. Nothing serious. Yeah, SRM 6, LRM 10.
Standing by.
Not the end of the world. We're gonna move here. Light sniper turret, that's kind of the same thing that the other guy had. But we're going to go for the Vindicator first, I think. Just because the mechs are a little bit more dangerous just because they can move around. So they can end up jumping behind you and everything like that. And it can be really inconvenient, to say the least.
Arms holding.
I forgot that I brought the our can opener, our household can opener into work for my
I'm
lunches.
showing
So we were gonna do some canned refried beans, and that's looking less likely. Although last time we ran into this situation, was that a head hit? Oh, it was. Damn it! Luckily, I've got the
Damage
extra.
minimal.
So you can see the little green pips down here. I actually have an upgrade on this mech to protect him from headshots because he keeps getting headshot. So of course they headshot the other mech earlier and damaged my pilot. So she'll be out, sitting out for a little bit, but that's fine. We'll deal with it later. Anyways, I may have to use a knife to open up the can of beans. That's what we did last time, and it worked. It worked. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get... Yeah. I think we're going to do the same thing we did last time. So we're going to have Scrub in the catapult come over here. We're going to split our missile fire between the turret over here and the mech. So 60, 90. Yeah, it's potential for 90 damage, so... Wait, no. I calculated that wrong. 40... and it's potential for 60 damage. My bad. Yeah, I got the knockdown. That +1 stability damage on an LRM-15 really does make a difference. Kaboom. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen on that turn. It went according to plan.
Boss?
Then we're going to finish off this Vindicator with the Hunchback. Pew 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 lasers, and I don't really want the Vindicator.
On it.
I'm more interested in it dying. There we go.
Target neutralized.
What kind of armor is this thing rocking? Decent armor, but not good enough armor. So I think I'm going to have Condor destroy the vehicle, so it's one less source of damage coming in. Let's go ahead and focus or precision strike on it. And we want... It's not that much more damage, so...
All weapons.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get the quick draw over here and take out another one of these turrets. Kind of exposing my back to the javelin, but I think it'll be okay, hopefully. There we go, it's another turret down.
Turret destroyed.
Striker is going to move in and going to, yep, go after the Griffin, so that's good. And actually, the fact that it just moved in there means it's in perfect position for a melee strike, so that's good. Quick draw, drawing some fire from a missile turret, but most of them missed it, and the ones that didn't soaked up the damage anyway, so it's all good. This javelin is going to make a really, really bad life decision because it's going to come this way, and it's going to turn around, and it's going to fire at...
Enemy structure damage, Commander.
So it thought it was making a great
much armor
choice
left
there,
in that
but
location?
it didn't build up any evasion, and it left the cover of the trees. So...
Good to go.
let's go ahead and have
Location
Scrub
confirmed.
come over here. And we're going to show it why you don't expose your back to a catapult. That's why you don't expose your back to a catapult.
Waiting for orders.
I made a bad
Oh,
decision.
ordnance received.
So we're building up more heat with our mechs here just because we're not in a cold biome. So we're having to worry about the heat buildup a little bit. It's not terrible. But this should kill off the turret. Do I need to go this overboard? Probably not. I'm going to turn off a couple of these. minimize my heat buildup. All 4 of those are going to need to hit, though, in order for me to kill it. It's not that much more heat. Let's just make sure. And of course, naturally, they all hit, so...
Turret destroyed.
A little bit of paranoia never hurt anybody. And then we're going to go stomp on this poor little vehicle right here. Vehicles take double damage from melee strikes. So when my Griffin does 70 damage normally with melee, and then stomps on a vehicle, you need really thick armor to survive that.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So that paid off pretty well. We've got one more turret that I don't think I'm going to be able to get to. Nope.
Confirmed.
So I'll jump the quick draw, still in tree cover, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take out a building because that's what we're here to do. Oh, we are 10 damage shy of taking out that building.
Ready to get it on. Moving out.
All right.
Target flash.
I like that they specify that it's a military building. Makes me feel a lot better about blowing it up. Because if it was like large civilian building or large orphanage or something like that, then I'd feel a lot more conflicted about the whole ordeal.
Target building destroyed.
So as it turns out, I should not have taken any salvage because
On my way.
we're not going to really have much left. To bring home with us.
Copy that.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ.
Alright, so we destroyed the necessary buildings.
Commander?
I can't leave with there still being a turret alive. That it bothers me on a personal level. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can't finish this guy off. There we go. That makes me feel better.
Mission successful.
We'll see if we get anything good out of this. And then after that, we might be out for the day. Like I said, I was just streaming because I wanted to test out the new webcam. I'm hoping I'll be able to plug it into the PlayStation so that I can start using it for when I stream Sekiro. Then you can see all my real-time facial expressions when I die over and over again. It'll be much better viewing, I think. Alright, so we've got a couple things we can sell off here. Well, hold on a second. Let me see if there are any decent components. SRM6++, LRM10++. Let me grab those because those can be nice to have. They do extra critical damage, plus 50% critical chance for each of them. And then I'll grab the Vindicator because it's something I can sell. And just a bunch of other components, so that's fine. Nothing exciting, but that was just a milk run to pick up some cash anyways. Making sure that we don't have any problems paying our bills when the end of the month hits. So that's the idea. And then I think that might be it for this system. I think we need to branch out and look for some better targets of opportunity. Yeah, we've got over 1 million. Costs $500,000. What I might do, I might start scrapping some of these medium mech parts, the ones that I only have one piece of. If I have 2 pieces of a mech, I'm going to hang on to it, because if I can finish the mech, that'll actually be way more valuable for me in the long run. Whereas the single mech pieces, I'd have to get 2 mech parts, and they're not going to be my priority salvage over other stuff, so it doesn't make sense for me to keep it. That gave me a decent amount of money, but I'll hang on to these 4 partial mechs, because if I can finish them off, selling a full mech is always worth more than salvaging the parts of a mech. I might also sell off these Thunderbolt parts because I don't need any more Thunderbolts. I've already got 2. I've got an SE and an SS. So yeah, I'm gonna salvage this guy, and then I'm gonna salvage that guy. I don't need Thunderbolts. I'm not interested in those. Another catapult would be great. This Orion 1K would be great to have. Jaeger mechs would be fun. They're not the best heavy mechs out there, but they make really good snipers. So if I can load those out with some really high quality AC2s, they can shoot from all the way across the map, and they can shoot like 4 of them. Depending on which branch it is. Like this one can have the AC2s and LRMs. This one can have AC2s and large lasers or PPCs or other, long-range energy weapons. So really a lot of possibility with these guys that I think will be fun to try out if and when I ever get them. So, but that brought us over 2 million. So we're good to go. We don't have any money worries at the moment. Let's see. Looks like more satisfying shopping than I get to indulge in. Yeah, right. Man, I wish I had millions of money. Millions of money. Yes, millions of money. I wish I had a bunch of money to throw around on stuff like that. Good shopping. Yeah. Yep. Need to start laundry. Sounds good. Actually, I'm gonna probably sign off. We're at the hour mark. Sarah's making dinner, so I'm gonna go get in on that. And I will probably start streaming more of this in the next couple of weeks. I've got a role-play campaign that I'm going to be doing on a message board storytelling platform called Storium, which is really cool. You're welcome to join if you're interested in something like that. It's basically a play-by-post type of thing, so if you want the details, just hit me up, and I'll be happy to provide it. But it's a really fun kind of storytelling, role-playing, writing experience thing. It's not really... Some people just use it for RPG, as an RPG platform. Other people use it more for like exploring different storytelling perspectives. I'm more into the RPG aspect than the artsy side of it, but that's me. So yeah, if you want to check it out, let me know. We're actually looking for a couple more players, and you get to choose pilots in one of the campaign playthroughs that I'm going to be doing. And you get to basically do all the behind-the-scenes, non-combat stuff, and it will affect how your pilot acts in the actual missions. So it should be fun. But yeah, anyways, thanks very much for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it as always, and I'll see you tomorrow night for Ravensdale Writes Comics with Samson. Have a good one.